It's me Karthik. Hope you guys are doing really good. So, I have a student entity here. So, let me show you that this is my student entity class, guys. So, what is meant by entity? First of all, entity is nothing but a table representation in Spring Boot. Not just Spring Boot, most of the languages will do the same thing. Okay, so it's a table representation. And what are the operations we can perform on this student entity? Like, we can add the student information, we can update the student information, we can delete the student information, we can get the student information. Okay, so basically in add, so who will add? Entity manager will take care of adding that student entity to the repository, right? So here, before adding that entity, okay, so I'm using the JPA repository. So what will happen? The save method I'm going to use, and it will save that method. So before adding, there will be two lifecycle methods of entity will get executed. Those are callback methods, or you can call hooks as well. Okay, those are called pre-persist method and post-persist. Similarly, before update, there were two more lifecycle methods will be get executed: pre-update, post-update, delete as well. Two more: pre-delete, post-delete, and there is a one more method called post-upload. Sorry, post-load. So these methods are called, basically these methods are called entity lifecycle methods. Entity lifecycle methods. Okay, I'll tell you one classical use case in pre-persist. Okay, so let's say like I am using this pre-persist student entity I'm saving. Okay, there will be couple of fields where I'm going to pass a default value. Let's say like date of insertion. Okay, so here I can use this pre-persist annotation, so that each and every time before it's getting saved, this method will come into this pre-persist and I can set that field. And so that means that default value setting can be done. Setting can be done here. Okay, so let me show you that code as well. So I'm in my entity here, and if you come down, these are my life cycle methods. Okay, so how you're annotating, let's say like persist. So pre-persist means this method will get executed when entity is about to get persisted into the repository. Similarly, post persist, that means entity is saved, then immediately this method will get executed. If you're updating something, before it's getting updated, pre-update, once it is updated, post-update, before removing, pre-remove, once it is removed, post-remove. So these are the some life cycle methods of the entity. And preload and post load also a method. Okay, so let me show you whether it is working fine or not. So let me restart my server here, and here is my student data controller, which I have already developed a few of the endpoints. So I'm not going to explain what I have did here because it becomes out of scope. My only goal is I would like to show how these methods are being called. Okay, so here I have save student with DB. Okay, so I am adding the student information, and I have added, you could see 201. So before it's get added, pre persist will get called. Once it is added, post persist will be called by entity manager. Okay, similarly we have pre-update and post-update. So let's say like I have used this. Now you could see pre-update and post-update. Now let me delete the student data, something like this. Then pre-remove and post-remove. So these life cycle methods will come in handy for you. Knowing them would be a great advantage for you. Okay, na? So hope this is useful for you. It's a very small tutorial, so that's why I'm not taking much of time. Hope this is useful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. It's me, Karthik.